quiet tonight. Too quiet. I don't think Zig has himself unmuted yet. Oh, man. Anyway, more Shantae. Very eerily quiet tonight, that's all I have to say. It's kind of ironic, too, because we gotta stop the end of the world or some shit. I don't know. I wish I could say, how you doing, Zig? But currently he is... Oops, that's the wrong thing I disabled. Currently he's got himself muted. You have to do something. But we're not going to waste any time. Let's hop right in. I really hope we're close to the end of the backtracking. I kind of just want to get all of, like, the hearts at the most. Because I think that... The fucking way forward jump scare. Alright. Let's do this shit. Did it crash? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Shantae, half Genie hero.
I never seen a delayed reaction like that. Holy shit. Is it going? Oh, wow. Damn. Now it works, but it don't work right. Alright. Alright, let's go back in. Second verse, same as the first, as per usual. We've only been playing this for like 4 hours? No. I can't believe it. Alright. So what was I gonna be doing? Oh yeah, right, I bought whatever shit I needed last time because I was buying all the magical spells and whatnot. Alright, let's go fight the end of the world. Sky! Sky! Let me guess, you want me to ride to the Hypno Baron's castle? How'd you know? That fair weather friend of yours just tried to bum a ride. Oh. She'll lead you straight into trouble. But I have to stop the Hypno Baron. Typical. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Let's go already. We know the drill.
Are you ready to go?
Yes. There you are, Zig. How are you doing tonight?
Good. Good for the most part, actually.
Also, by the way, look at Hypno Baron's castle, like, with all the unlocks compared to everywhere else.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, we still gotta go back to Tasseltown. I'm missing 4 things. I cry. I think we get, like, the final, like, unlockable transformation here. Or something.
Yeah.
I hope. I don't know. Because I don't know what I'm missing in the other areas, other than, like, heart squids and then, like... Oh, I know.
Heart holders and all that.
Yeah.
Hey, yo-yo!
Hey, yo-yo. The only reason why I thought heart squids once again because Pirate's Curse is, like, fresh on the brain. Roddy Tops, wait up! How you doing tonight, yo-yo? I feel like shit, TBH. Oh, that sucks. I hope everything starts looking up though.
Sky. Oh, sorry.
I've been down that road. I've been down that road a lot every now and then. So
yeah,
it really does, like, that feeling like shit thing really does suck. Anyways, Zig, sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, you're fine. That lousy Sky. No good bird brain. Maybe you ought to walk all the way here. Now just changed legs last week.
Don't be mad. I'm sure you'll find, new, even better legs. Anyway, tell me about this monster the Hypno Baron is conjuring.
Oh, the creature of unspeakable horror? I heard my brothers talking about it. I guess the Hypno Baron came to them for advice. said he needed a creature of evil enough. He said he needed a creature evil enough to rip open the fabric of space-time and wash away humankind in a sea of eternal woe. Or something along those lines. My brothers told him how to summon the horror, and in exchange we got a whole sack of sequin lamps like dark almond roast.
By the way, just a little lore reason, I just want to drop this real quick for anybody who watches this out of the blue and doesn't know anything that's going on. So the reason why Roddy Tops is a zombie and is just like chilling here, right, and just, you know, talking to Shantae and all that shit, that's because she drinks coffee. No coffee means she's eating people like a regular zombie, so don't react harshly to Roddy Tops, even though she can be a bit of a wild card. You guys doom humanity for a bag of coffee? Well, this is why I say this is why I say that.
She's just a loose cannon. Well, it was before 9 a.m. So
To put it in like, I guess, Gen Alpha meme way, all the neurons activate when she drinks coffee. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to find a way into the Hypno Baron's summoning chamber and stop this plan before it happens.
Julio, I'll watch the fireworks from here.
There we go, into the yonder castle of doom.
Evil castle.
Hello?
Evil intentions.
Let's go.
Dialogue bullshit. Anyway, I don't like this level too much.
I barely remember this fucking level. Honestly, I don't even remember if I even got up to this level, to be quite honest with you.
Cause like, I think in part 2 it becomes like a wild goose chase.
Yeah.
And there's enemies in here that even with the fully upgraded hair, it takes fucking forever to kill.
Uh-huh.
In particular, the slime girls, because there are slime girls in this game.
Yes.
That, you know, once again, Shantae,
Action hero.
once again, like, I've talked about like Shantae. Oh right, yeah. Here's the part where I was thinking of everything being like, there's a slime girl right now. They just refuse to like. I don't like the hair upgrades. Things just refuse to do. Oh, you bitch!
It was a mimic the whole time.
A mimic that spits out ghosts.
Yes.
But yeah, you see why, like, the search around here is not cool.
Yeah.
You guys doom the world for a bag of coffee?
Yes.
Well, they need coffee to not become, you know, like, blood-feasting monsters.
Yeah.
Or brain-munching monsters, or flesh-munching whatever the fuck a zombie eats, I don't know.
All we want to do is
At least we're not being unreasonable and eating your eyes. This place needs a poster. Like an awesome poster. Abner? Oh, it's the brain on legs. You got something for me, smooth skin? Coffee? Brains? Coffee with brains in it? Not really. Then get lost. You're a butt. You're a butt! So? Why do you want a poster? Me and Poe are gonna take over this old castle. But I'm concerned about this wall right here. It's screaming for a poster. Some totally awesome blacklight poster. We gotta get him a White Lines poster.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, no. But yeah, nah, like, I'm not dreading this level, I just don't like the, once again, like, the backtracking is just gonna be, like, a pain in the ass for me. I'm gonna Abner's room.
Can't you just use the monkey power up and like?
Oh yeah, right. Right, I forgot that monkey can climb walls.
Yeah.
By the way, Zig here was playing Risky's Revenge.
That's right.
And that's...
I got up to the brick wall that I usually, like, you know, get up to and shit.
I might actually buy that game now and, like, you know... Like, you can lead me through the first dungeon that I'm stuck in. Because I have no fucking clue what I gotta do. Oh, wait, I know what I got it. I think I know what I got it. Huh? There we go. Oh.
Hey.
Oh, wait. I think I see monkey. Let me be the monkey. Eek, 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 eek.
Can't you also do like the fucking bat and just like, you know, fly across and shit? Because it might be something that like does like, you know.
Oh, hey, you are right. There is gems over there.
Yeah.
I just don't like this stage because it's very maze-like. Intentionally or not, it could be a pain in the ass.
Nah, I don't blame you. Again, I barely remember this fucking
episode. It pretty much is an episode.
That's what these fucking levels like feel like and shit. You know, it's just like
This week on the Shantae show, Shantae is gonna travel to stop the end, to bring an end to the end of the world. For the end of the world.
Will she succeed in her flight?
Oh, I need to get the fucking, I know what I need here actually. I need the harpy. And we get the harpy after this. And then we gotta go back and backtrack to get everything we need. Because we actually do need to get Abner and Poe their items. Because if we don't get them their items, we can't progress in the game. We got like another level of backtracking.
Backtracking.
This is it. Marek's over party. He's complaining too much about Shantae. Also, the bats drop oranges? I never knew that. Like, I guess I never got them to spawn an orange before. There's a slime lady over there. Oh god. We'll just have them make a white line poster. Ah! I think it's bad enough that they vor you. I did not mean to go there. Would you like to save the game? Yes.
Yes.
Wait, does that actually do what I think it does? Oh, okay, so it restarts. Like, next area, why the fuck? Oh, I know why. Because it does it in order, you don't actually get to select where you want to go and whatnot.
Again, I think it's like, I think there's like a little like, you know, thing in the code where it's just like, hey, did the player go to this part of the section of the level yet? No.
That would have been funny. That would have been funny if it actually sent me to like the end of the area. I don't have to play anything. Let's go. If only it were that simple. You mean I stop the Hypno Baron and I get the reward anyway?
No!
What do I win?
Nothing!
Take that, Bone Boy. Oh, I
Take
can
that.
probably be a monkey and go over there.
Yeah.
I like how the freaking little. I like how the slime girls got like little buns on their hair.
Yeah, it's a nice little detail.
Their attacks just suck. Yep, fake fun. Wrong form. Let's go. Oh, yo. I need the elephant. Anyway, I spent most of my day doing absolutely fucking nothing. Of extreme value, anyways. Ah, here we go. We got something. I watched him actually, like, I watched a movie, right?
Yeah.
So it managed to actually progress comedy. It was actually like a nice sort of like combination of like an old early 2000s comedy, but also just being a good funny movie that like with comedy that actually has a message to it and whatnot, somewhat, I guess, right?
Yeah.
With it managed to be like a dumb fun movie while also being a, you know, an entertaining comedy.
Right.
So I think it like it captured the spirit of stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least it's what it felt like to me, because it was.
What movie was this, by the way? If you don't mind me asking.
It was called Senior Year.
Sounds familiar, but I don't think I've watched it.
I think it was a Netflix original.
Yeah.
So it's about a cheerleader, right?
Uh-huh.
So essentially she was like a normal student, right? But then like she basically faked it until she made it to like the popular end, right?
Yeah.
But this was back in like 2002. So what happened was, so like, you know, she made it. She ends up in a coma, right?
Yeah.
And wakes up 20 years later.
Huh.
Yeah. So she goes back to high school to try to finish her education and actually do like actually set out to finish the goal that she wanted to do and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, how these work. And in the process of doing all that, it's very freaking right?
Endurance?
Yeah, it's there was a lot of second-hand embarrassment, I should say.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like it's done in like this really funny way that captures the spirit of like it felt very like early 2000s, right? Also for like some reason, I speculated that this was like some weird, like, I don't want to say throwaway script, but I think it was a script that they were like, I personally think it was a script that they were saving for like Britney Spears to be like the lead or something, or like a lampoon of her or whatever. Oh yeah, right, these guys! This is why I don't like this level.
Oh yeah. These spider bitches. Yeah, now I remember this fucking level.
Yes, let's have an enemy that blocks all your attacks. You know, this won't be a problem at all, anyway. There we go.
Yeah.
Spider bitches. But yeah, like, oh no. Well, you know, it captured the spirit and, like, the era of 2002, I guess, with the music and whatnot. But it felt like they were lampooning Britney Spears in a way. But at the same time, it's like, you know,
Yeah.
That's just my reading about it. I you know what I mean? I don't know for sure.
You don't really want to, like, you don't want to.
I don't want to assume because,
No,
like,
I get you.
what was it? It's just because, like, what was it? The girl in the movie's Australian, right?
Uh-huh.
And it just feels like they had to, like, point that out constantly because the actress is Australian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, like, the villain is a fucking, like, fake ass Karen.
Yeah.
That just made everything she did funnier. But it's got, like I said, it's got, like, a nice message to it. It was actually, yeah. It's called Senior Year, if anybody wants to. It's got low review. It's got, like, low review scores, but I'm like, I think this was fine. I don't know. Maybe people, like, either didn't get it or I don't know what. Once again, I don't want to assume anything there because movies, especially comedy, is very subjective. The third dance. By the way, that gem jug dance is not that great. But yeah, aside from that, I went and I just did a bunch of cleaning around the house and I found some shit I was going to sell and stuff that I was going to keep and whatnot. Which I was telling Zig about earlier, actually.
It's true.
But Zig, you know what, like, remember that thing, I remember I told you how I found something I wanted to, like, keep and whatnot?
Uh-huh.
So, one of those figures, alright, so this is odd, because I've been around, like, the block with, like, Transformers and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Have I ever told you about, like, gold plastic syndrome?
You have.
Well, I think, like, a while back, I discovered, like, the first sort of... A while ago, I think I discovered, like, the first, like, an instance of it in a Star Wars, like, action figure.
Now, did it have to do anything pertaining to C-3PO or anything like that? Or was this, like, another, like,
Actually, no, because, so, C-3PO figures are only painted gold.
Yeah.
They're not molded in gold plastic. But painted on gold can actually cause, like, other problems, like, depending on where the paint is, such as, like, loosening joints and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
It's more common, I think it's more common on, like, Kenner, like, older Kenner silver figures, for example. Because, like, the Death Star droid cannot stand anymore, Zig.
Yeah.
They cannot stand anymore. They've been permanently crippled. Oh, I'm already at the boss?
Stinks.
I'm already at the boss fight? Holy shit.
Oh.
Hypno Baron! Your chanting days are over, mister.
Blah! It's you! No matter. My incantation is already complete. Tremble in fear as you witness the end of your world.
No!
Behold! The creature of unspeakable horror!
No, no!
Be a lich, that's why. Of course. Yo!
Huh? Squid Baron?
Squid Baron. Check it! I've reached 5th boss status! That's 1 step away from top billing! I'd be surprised if they didn't name a game after me. Shantae versus the important Squid Baron, they'd call it. No, Squid Baron's Quest starring Shantae. In fact, just make it a Squid Baron game. I'll even let you get in as cheap DLC if you ask nicely.
Oh, no.
You could be a color palette swap. Everything about this game is DLC. 99 cents sounds about right. The DLC in this game is not 99 cents. You're out of your mind, Squid Baron. The devs are out of their mind. First of all, the titles always have a colon or an and the in the name. Not this one, though. Second, a Squid Baron spin-off game would only appeal to a subset of the same audience. So it's gonna sell like buns. Are you sure about that?
Actually, this game has a this fucking game has a colon in it.
Color me surprised. But still, I think that there's enough like fans of Squid Baron. No, people would like no. People who like Way Forward game.
I would pay for a fucking Squid Baron game where it's like, you know.
Look, to be completely fair too, once again, this here is like Squid Baron is a meme
like,
in this. Like Way Forward fans would buy this shit.
They would. I would pay for a fucking Squid Baron game where the fucking like the final level is like him at the Way Forward headquarters and shit.
so he's the one making a...
Yes.
He started the Kickstarter for this game. So it's gonna sell like buns. But Shantae, buns are tasty. Ever have a cinnamon bun?
How embarrassing.
And third, swapping my color palette for yours would make you red and purple, which you already are! How dare you! Let's do this up all crazy style! Cue the funky boss dragon, come at me! Oh my lord. I like Squid Baron. I like Squid Baron.
I like Squid Baron too.
Give me that piece of croco steak. That's not what I wanted. I forgot. I think we have to fight like the Hypno Baron like right after this, or he's gonna like hop in.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember the Hypno Baron. I vaguely remember like hitting the Hypno Baron with attacks. Also, wait, Squid Baron, he's an octopus. It's like Squidward being an octopus. Or is he a squid? Like, does he have 10 tentacles, or,
Like 6, as far as I know.
Well, there goes Squid Baron.
Bye-bye.
Now the real fight begins.
Dual Barons, Dastardly Duo.
This is the final boss. This is the final boss of Squid Baron's quest.
Yep.
No, evil Shantae would be like the final boss of. Oh!
Oh yeah.
Oh god. I mean, it's it's easier to hit Squid Baron now.
Yeah.
I don't even know how much health they have combined, but I feel like this is just kind of like being prolonged due to the fact that I'm only doing like 8 damage on a hit. Oh, look at that. I'm completely out of magic. Hey, why does this steak fill me up like fully, but like the huge chunk of meat don't?
Maybe the steak is cooked enough. I'm trying to give like a fucking more reason to this shit, man. I really don't know.
Seared, well, what was it? The steak they said is well done.
Yeah.
At least you won't get parasites. I mean, you probably do have to cook gator well done. They live in like fucking stinky, dirty swamp.
They live in the swamp lands and the fucking wetland and the bayou.
Well, they also, you know, that like gators and crocodiles can like they eat bones and shit, right? Like they.
No, I'm completely aware of that.
Oh man, I'm totally failing this no-hit challenge.
Oh well.
I'm really not trying to phone my enthusiasm in. This fight is actually pretty nice. I like the little, like, haha funny about Squid Baron being, like, the monster of doom and whatnot, but, like, I just don't like this level too much.
I know.
It, like, alright, because we were talking about, like, retrospects, like, before. Oh my gosh, I think I blew him up for good. Hope you're happy now, Hypno Baron. He might have been a big jerk face, but deep down he just wanted to be loved. He is loved, though.
He has his fans. Oh, he will be. You see, I summoned him. Here to option his merchandising rights.
Say what?
Squid Baron hats and mugs and t-shirts, crew necks and raglans, merchandising.
But Shantae doesn't have any of those things. Whatever happened to ripping? I know she has a t-shirt. I have a t-shirt. But it's specifically Pirates Curse themed. I'll explain later. Whatever happened to ripping open the fabric of space-time and washing away humankind in a sea of eternal woe?
Who told you that? No, it's gracing the fabric of leisure time and blowing away humankind in a sea of heavy weave. 100% cotton comforts.
How do you get ripping open the fabric of space-time and a sea of woe from the heavy weave 100% cotton comfort?
Motherfuckers will hear anything when they don't have their coffee, Marek. I should know from experience.
You walk into work, everything's like fucking the Burger King thing.
Girl, you gotta help! Oh my god! It's all down! The systems are all down! Just let me have my coffee first.
The world is ending. Zig, you gotta stop the robot.
Don't talk to me. I'm not a programmer. I'm a co-host for a stream.
You know something? I saw a no talkie before coffee shirt, and I thought it was like the fucking most pretentious thing ever. I don't know. I don't like humor like that. I don't like humor like that. It's very like, I don't know, standoffish to me.
Yeah.
It's like bold of you to assume that you, the wearer of the t-shirt, have drunk your coffee before I talk to you, or, you know, you haven't. So it's like, it feels like people repellent. Oh.
Squid Baron match will fund evil for all eternity.
Looks at camera.
Merchandising.
Looks at camera. That's just capitalism. Yeah! There he goes. I'm going home to take a very long, very hot bath. You know, if I ever entered a dusty ass house like that, I'd go home, I'd do the exact same thing, but I'd fucking like, I'd use like fucking whatchamacallit, saline to clean out my sinuses before I do anything like that.
Oh.
Yay! Heartbeat dance. What happens, Zig?
Use this power to... Oh, okay. I thought there was like a little, like... Daughter of the Muse or some shit like that, but I guess not.
No, it's you know, it's what every fucking, like, every after level thing was.
Yeah.
Would you like to save the game? Yes.
Congratulations! You thwarted evil 5 times in a single day.
You know now that they mentioned this, right?
Yeah.
It feels like episodes of like I was saying before, it does feel like episodes of a TV show. And there really isn't a centralized plot. It's like each level has its own little plot to it.
Honestly, yeah.
It's interesting. It's interesting, and like I said, I'll explain after we get through like the cutscene stuff.
That's gotta be like a new personal best.
Being a genie that's only half hero sure isn't easy. I know what you meant, and thanks. I know what you meant, and thanks. But now I really owe it to Uncle to get that final component. So what is it anyway, Uncle?
According to this, oh dear. Yeah. The blueprint shows a hand crank mechanism, but that's no good. Here's where your old uncle gets a chance to shine. That's right. We're going to improvise. Why turn the wheel at all when you can rig up a hamster wheel to do the work for us?
And then you're going to have to feed the hamster. And then you're going to have to take the hamster off the wheel to rest. Then what if the hamster dies and you're going to have to sacrifice a new hamster to be put on the wheel? I don't know. That sounds like bad news for some hamster. Looks at camera. I'm always 2 fucking steps ahead of this game.
Hey, I know. A regular hamster would get tired and needs rest, right? But a zombie hamster will happily run all day long.
What are the ethics of that, though?
Brilliant!
No, but like, what are the ethics of this, though?
What, a zombie hamster?
Yeah. Cause then the world can survive on hamster power with the zombie hamsters.
Yes. It's settled then. The zombie hamster will be our perpetual energy source. And I'll force a hamster wheel out of iron to reduce the heat on his little monster toes.
Iron conducts heat. We're seriously going with this plan? Okay, Roddy Tops. This sounds like this is your department. Where can I find a zombie hamster?
I don't know. I think a man by the name of Richard Gere might help you with that.
No.
There you go, I'm here all week. Tip your waitresses, tip your servers, tip anybody.
Eat at Burger King.
Have it your way.
That's the only place to have it your way. You know, speaking of that, you know, the Burger King in my town shut down.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, how the fuck does a fucking multi-million-dollar fast food company, the Hamster Whopper,
Whopper,
It's the-
Whopper, hamster Whopper.
it's the fucking thing that Patient Zero bites into. The fucking zombie apocalypse happens.
Anyway.
Whopper, 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 Junior Double. This is what the zombies say when they attack.
How about I just get a regular one and bite it?
What are the ethics in that?
I think that's how Poe got his.
I never really paid attention to this conversation. This actually kind of upsets me a little bit that, you know, Roddy Tops. Yeah, I'm gonna bite a fucking hamster and turn it into a zombie.
Well, she's been a zombie for who knows how long now.
I know, I get it, but like, seriously? I know she's like a little joke, I know she's like, you know, a little fucking trickster jokey gremlin, but like,
Yes.
I don't like that prospect either way, as a joke or as not a joke. Please don't hurt your pets. For the love of God. Take care of your fucking animals. Also, don't boil your fruit juices. That's just a health warning for you. Apparently that gets rid of the vitamin C. If your brother already has a zombie hamster, why didn't you say so in the first place? She just wants to commit animal fucking harm. Ugh. And what about the iron slab?
For that, you'll need to ask around town. There's
Got
this
it.
guy outside of my house that just keeps asking about returning the slab, and I'm like, I don't know.
Suffer by curse.
What curse? I already have 13 different curses.
Got it. One zombie hamster and one iron slab coming right up. I just realized, too, that during that conversation, I never finished my thought about the action figures.
Yeah. So the gold plastic syndrome or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so I think I talked about this a little bit ago, where I found gold plastic syndrome in one of my action figures, and it wasn't C-3PO. What turned out to be was, in an unexpected place, there's a battle droid action figure.
Yeah.
Azure Knight over at the item shop. There's like a battle droid action figure, right? Specifically a type of battle droid. Oh.
Oh, hey, honey melon. Just me, Grandma Blobfish, same as before. My grandkids are off watching the moving pictures show. Do you think my hat looks too old-fashioned? The grandkids said that I need to find a new hat. I don't know, something more modern is called for, I suppose. Can you help me out again?
Just give her a pair of pants to wear as a hat if we're gonna go off of courage jokes.
Find me a hat that looks nice. Oh, wait, right here, same as before.
But yeah, so the chameleon droids from a specific battle pack,
Yeah.
apparently they have so it's not the whole fucking droid, I think anyways, but their joints are very, very, like, brittle, as it turns out.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't know what, if it was like an outside factor that could have caused it, but like, alright. I don't know if it was like an outside factor that caused it, that could have possibly caused the gold plastic syndrome in this plastic, or if it was actual gold plastic syndrome, right?
Right, yeah.
But the freaking joints in those legs crumbled to fucking dust, like, immediately after, like, a few years of sitting inside my cabinet.
Oh.
And by the time I got that battle pack, I don't think it was, like, super old at that point, but it was older, than when it came out. But there was no like signs of gold plastic syndrome back then, except I did have one of the legs snap at like some point beforehand, which I rectified by on one of them, which I rectified by doing something else. But now I have one of the droids where both of its legs completely fucking snapped. But here's the thing though too. That's besides the point though. Like, so gold plastic syndrome, and by the way, no Star Wars publication talks about this anywhere. Like, none of the action figure, like, sites where you can track if, like, the pricing on eBay, all that shit.
Yeah.
No one talks about that, right? So, no one talks about that. But, here's the thing, though. I went down and I was like checking this out, which now this new event actually has me worried for the chameleon droids again, because one of their other legs, Zeg, right? One of their other legs has whatchamacallit. They have see-through clear plastic, right? So here's the thing too, when it comes to Transformers as well, clear see-through plastic is also a problem. It grows brittle with age. Yeah. But once again, it depends on the plastic compound. It's not like, specifically, just like with gold plastic syndrome, it's not specifically the plastic itself. But it's not specifically like gold plastic itself. It's specifically a certain compound of gold plastic or whatever, or in this case, clear plastic that's very brittle, right? So, while I was digging through stuff that I wanted to sell or not sell and whatnot, I came across a Shadow Stormtrooper from the Force Unleashed, right? They're those like stealth soldiers and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So the Shadow Stormtrooper, right? I cleaned him off, and in my hands, he crumbled. Like I sat him up on the table. I was trying to, like get him in a pose or whatever, right? His arm was very loose, and then down the chest, he snapped in half.
Oh, shit.
It honestly looked like he'd been cut by a lightsaber, which was kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, you don't want your action figures breaking apart on you, right?
Nah, I don't fucking blame you.
I've never, ever seen an action figure break like that before, right? And the Shadow Stormtrooper is completely molded in clear plastic. Once again, nowhere do people talk about this stuff, right? Nowhere, like, do people talk about, like, this stuff, Adventure Man. So, I've never seen, like, this I've never seen an action figure crumble to dust like that before, in such a way. So now, the thing is that, like, I don't know how many of, like, these clear Shadow Stormtroopers that have been sold where I got it before, right?
Yeah.
So, my thoughts on this, though, right, are, aside from that, now, nobody talks about this stuff. Nobody brings up, like, any potential damage. It's, like, the same thing with, like, that, like, possibly, like, melting/rotting rubber vinyl plastic that was a part of, like, that, like, Geonosian thing. Where nobody discusses this stuff. So, what's, like, what's the warning to, like, other collectors about it? Because it's only really known in, like, Transformers stuff, not, like, in Star Wars merchandise, because, Transformers is, like, mainly a toy line thing, like, before it's anything else a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So the action figures, of course, are always going to be, like, talked about on, like, places like the Wiki and all that shit, but not, like, for Star Wars, right? So if that see-through clear plastic, right, can snap like that, right? Who's to say other figures made out of, like, similar see-through material can snap? Because Star Wars has released a ton of, Star Wars in the past has released a ton of, like, holographic figures. Not to mention, too, there's a new, but I think this might just be the paint. I really hope it's not, like, made out of, like, the fucking, I really hope it's not made with, like, weird gold plastic. Either that, or I hope it's made out of, like, the gold plastic that's not fucking brittle. But this feels like a FNAF moment, too. Like how they say, like, their servos will lock up. I've had this figure's, like, fucking limbs not want to move before, so maybe it will happen to it. So I'm scared to, like, fuck around with it. So Hasbro releases, like, these new carbonized figures. Now this also kind of has to do with, like, older figures, but also newer figures and whatnot too, because we don't know where this problem is coming from. And Hasbro's QC has been, like, kind of shitty for certain things lately.
Right, yeah.
So now we have, like, like I said, I've discovered gold plastic syndrome and fucking see-through plastic syndrome in Star Wars toys from yesteryear, sort of. Now, what's the chances of this, like, spreading to, like, the modern figures? Not only that, too, the people who own the same figures that I do, right? Now, they gotta watch out, like, and I'm the only person, Alright, I don't want to say I'm the only person talking about it. Maybe somebody else discovered it or whatever and brought it up on, like, some obscure place that I didn't find.
Yeah.
But, like, you'd think that the action figure sources would talk about this, because I've never seen this in any forum places. Not that I hang around in, like, forums for, like, any longer period of time than just, like, a few seconds, I should say.
There probably is, like, some sort of, like, one post about it and shit, where it's just, like, talking about, like, you know, that sort of, like, fucking...
Because not only that, too, a lot of the vehicles, a lot of the vehicles, too, their fucking, cockpits and everything like that are all made with, like, see-through plastic.
Yeah.
So, that's, you know, that's like a whole whatchamacallit anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, like, with that sort of going on, right? Like, now vehicles could be at risk of eventually breaking. But once again, it could all be down to, like, different circumstance and whatnot of how this shit works.
Right.
But it's just crazy to me that, like, a problem, because, like, that specific figure, right, that I'm talking about came out in, like, 2008, I want to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's definitely more hidden on Main Street. I probably need the Harpy ability. But, like, these figures came out, and then I believe it was around that time where they were starting to, like, actually fix gold plastic syndrome. I guess Star Wars was not in that same, like, boat then, you know?
I guess. It could be something that they really did, like, overlook or some shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because, like, there's a lot, because, like, Zig, there's a lot of hologram figures.
Uh-huh.
And now we got, like, these... And this is already stupid. Like, the carbonized figures, I do not like them because it's just dumb to have, like, a stupid shiny figure. But I really do gotta say, it does make the secondhand market, like, easier to, like, get some dudes because it's like, oh, you just gotta deal with a slightly shinier, like, guy. But it's the same figure, you know? They're just slightly shiny, and you have to, like, fucking, whatchamacallit, but because people don't want them, they're cheap as hell. Yeah. And like I said, like,
there's not really much of a demand for it.
Yeah, there's gonna be, like, a joint failure to, like, actually move. Once again, like, they have to move around tonight, or else the servos lock up. You gotta keep fiddling with the joints so that the joints actually continue to move. If you let it sit for any long, it'll lock up on you. Hopefully it won't snap on you.
Yeah.
I'd hate to have to buy another... I'd hate to have to buy another Mandalorian figure if that happened, because... It just sucks. It just sucks that that's the case. But that's all I'm worried about is, like, the pot... Wow! Wow. Who would have ever guessed? Man, it would have been so easy to like get through this without the need of you know. Oh, you know what? I could have gotten that earlier if I batted across there, but you wouldn't have guessed that, you know.
I guess not, no.
Let me just check. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't know. Oops. And you can't warp here. Well, at least I'm gonna have, like, a full-on, overview of the area when I go back to Sky's place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna, like, do the fucking backtracking bit here. We'll get all this crap done before long. Whatever heart pieces we're missing, or, like... Also saying, apologies in advance that I keep calling, like, the heart things the wrong thing, because I'm used to the the heart squids.
Don't worry about it.
See, we're missing 2 those souls are probably gonna need to be something we need to get for someone.
Yeah, probably.
And then we're gonna need to get like that hamster from Poe, and we're gonna have to like do like some weird shit. Like, yes, I need the drowned souls, please. Oh man. But yeah, nah, like I said, I don't want to be bold to assume that I'm like the first person to discover this, but like I've just never seen anybody else talk about it. Even on YouTube, and like the collector's space on YouTube is huge. And a lot of them are for value, but still, the point, that's besides the point.
Point being.
Yeah. But, anyway, aside from that, though, right?
Yeah.
I finished my thoughts on that while I get, like, the, while I sort of, like, collect my thoughts on stuff, right? Because we were talking about this earlier, too. Honestly, live streaming is really fun for me, right?
Yeah.
I love playing every game that I have because I only own the games that I like, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But like me and Zig were actually talking at some point before stream when I was doing some house chores and whatnot. We were talking about like games and stuff that were like, oh, like, you know, this game was like really fun when we were kids or whatever, right? And like this is like amongst other random subjects that are like, you know, related to like, you know, video game shit. Like, oh, is this game good? Or like, what's the intent behind graphics? Whatever the fuck, right? Because I was talking about like the Nicktoons Unite games and all that other, eventually just kind of like ended up being like a talk about like the Nickelodeon games, but it just kind of like went into games that like, you know, we weren't like too keen on anymore, or like, you know, it's whatever. And I like the big driving force was SpongeBob, right? SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, where it's like the beginning of the game is great, but in my opinion, it stops being fun around like the Mermalair and whatnot, right? But like all
right after the Squidward fight and whatnot, or
yeah, after the Robo Patrick fight, the final area is not that great.
Yeah, I can say that, you know. Well, I still love the game, so you can tell that they kind of did run out of steam, like, with some...
They ran out of time and all that shit, and, like, it's a victim of circumstance and all that, right? Mm-hmm. I still, don't get me wrong, I still like the game, but I think I'd rather just, like, finish it immediately after I get through all the levels I enjoy. Because it's sort of, like, for me, it preserves that feeling of, when I first played the game and I didn't know it was a collectathon, so you just kind of like run through it and gather whatever you want and whatnot, right? But like this is where it comes today, where it's like, okay, when I like streaming the games now, sometimes I come to the realization like, oh, you know, like, man, I love this game, and then I play it now. Then I'm like, whatever age I am now, right? And I'm like, damn. This is not as good as I remember it being.
Yeah, that does happen a lot with just, like, say, you know, a lot of, like, fucking games where it's just, like, you've enjoyed it as a kid and shit, but then you just, you know, you go back to it and it's just like, man, this is, like, milk, isn't it?
I think this is one of those games for me. It's not even because, like, oh, like, it's not polished or whatever. It's just like, no. Everything about this game is perfectly fine. It's, you know, fully playable, fully functional. I can actually enjoy playing this. But the thing is, though, there's a cutoff point where I'm not having fun anymore with it. And man, I love the freaking, like, there's aspects of the game that I love, but I don't love like the entire game as a whole, you know?
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. To be quite honest.
And it's like, it's just
There's
so,
there's
it's just.
things about the game that you can like and whatnot, and like certain aspects that's just like, you know, it's like, this ain't really hitting it for me.
It just feels so weird because I was in love with this game when it came out. Mind you, this was like several odd years ago.
Back when the game came out.
2016, 2017, I want to say.
2016 it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, you know, 2016 Marek is a different Marek from like 2024. A lot of me is the same, but a lot of me is different. And I swear, I really do swear that it's not like my taste in games changing. Because I still love most, if not all, the shit that I do. And like certain games in that, like, in those, like, you know, series and whatever. But like, I don't know what happened here where I'm like, man, this feels way different than like when I played it way back when. Just from like, you know, my personal standpoint. Hey DM, how you doing?
Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yee. I'm talking about my, is Steve in yet? Steve! He's in accounting right now. But what was it? I'm talking about
It's like this game hits different than it did like back when.
Yeah. I still like. And then how about Steve?
That's Steve. I think he's in the engine room with the guy down, whatnot.
Yeah, Steve is helping out in the engine room. But like there's aspects that I still do believe about this game and whatnot, like that I'm like, yeah, you know, that feels like it was like way back when. But at other times it's like, then the other Steve. The other Steve is doing, yeah, he's been doing okay, but that's kind of been it, just okay. He wishes it were better. Stop that depressing crap.
But yeah.
Oh, this is where I got the monkey bullet, I think. But yeah, as I was saying, like the things about, I mean, I can't help it that all your henchmen are called Steve. Yes, Steves. They're all Steves. But where was I? Like the music's still great, all that shit, whatever, right? But like,
there's still aspects that you like, and there's some that you're just like,
yeah.
Oh,
Because the other thing is too, the game kind of, like I said last time, the game has kind of reminded me of like how I was back then, and it's, I'm not proud of it, but like there's also some aspects of that where I'm like, yeah, I still kind of believe in like one aspect that made me go like, you know, the people who complain about this thing about video games or whatever have never played Shantae or whatever. But I think about that and I'm like, it's true, but at the same time, it's so fucking blind to like a lot of other shit. It's like, you know, it feels cringe to like play this game and think about that a little bit. Cause
I guess. Like, I can't really speak for. I can't really speak out of experience and whatnot. Because me, this game was just like, you know, oh hey, I got up to this part of the level. Oh shit, this is the brick wall for me. Time to not play for, time to fucking drop this game and forget about it like years later and whatnot. And just be like, huh, you know, I never really did finish this.
It's more so too, like, alright. It's more so too because like I said, Pirate's Curse, and I'm gonna keep saying it, Pirate's Curse got me through a lot of high school. So it, like, I have a lot of indebted stuff to this game. And I've been, because the thing is, I'm also tired of being burned by, like, like studios that I like kind of like either like not being as great as they are, or like, you know, all this other 9 yards bullcrap that I can't really like think about, you know what I mean?
Sometimes studios just have like a fucking low point in their like their fucking like say career and whatnot, where it's just like, you know, yeah, this shit really ain't hitting it cheap, you know what I mean? And it really needs to take like something for it, like something for it to like get that sort of like revitalization up or some shit like that.
Or in the case, or in the case of, you know, this game, like they kickstarted this game fully, so
yeah.
Only the stuff that got done got done.
Mm-hmm.
No chance of the stuff that wasn't gonna get done because they didn't have the money, didn't get done. So
yeah,
shit happens.
So whatever fucking stretch goals that this game had and whatnot that didn't get met and shit is like, you know.
Ready to go!
Yeah.
I
think I gotta get like the mermaid attack. I'm gonna head back over to. Since we got like the flying ability, I'm gonna head back to the races.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I just gotta remember that like Way Forward's a company and they gotta like, you know, they're an indie company, but at the same time it's like they're almost double A level, it feels like, so it's gonna be like a hit a whole thing. Maybe we should have the Steves raid. You know what yeah, our troops are the Steves.
Yeah.
The security troops are the Steves.
Come on, Steve.
It's like in Transformers, we have like, you know, the sweeps and the seekers and all that shit and the coneheads. But yeah, no, like there's stuff like this where like I like this level. A little fuck you-y near the end, but like, you know, it's still good and entertaining. Ow. Because like I said, there's aspects that are great. It hits different. It hits different now, you know? It's just like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, where I could totally play through like bits and pieces of this and not like, you know, crap on no, and not like have a moment where I'm like, man, I'm not having fun here. The rise of the Steves, in it to win it, eliminate the competition. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. I like that. That was a good joke.
That's a funny joke, game.
The game made me laugh. The game made me laugh. All of my criticisms / like, you know, whatever are irrelevant. Oh. Let me guess.
Stomp.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta be human Shantae to open that.
Yeah.
Damn! No, I do not like when that's the reward. I really don't, because I'm like, I'm not gonna really use these keys.
I don't fucking mind. I like looking at fucking concept art and shit.
I'm look, if
I am a patron of the arts.
Oh, you turned into a chunky yes. No, I like looking at concept art too, Zig. Like, don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
But like, I don't like it should be like a menu thing, not a oh, you gotta unlock it by finding the magic keys or whatever. Cause like I like progression. I don't like, you know, I like progression. I like seeing number go up. I like seeing stats increase. I like, you know, I like doing a little better than I did last time I played this, right?
Yeah.
But like doing that though, even with all of like the cute little animations that like the animals do in order to get the thing, it's like I think I'd rather have like a more useful reward than like, you know, like, gems being in a hidden area are preferable than like, oh god damn it, this turret. But glad to hear Steve is doing okay. Yeah, no, all the Steves are fine. They have no right to complain, really. Like they got like
They're living a good life right now.
as good of help. Well, you know, they're all volunteers, but they got like we try to give them decent like health care. Like, you know, I gotta practice what I preach, so.
You know, speaking of fucking, you know, not fucking healthcare and all that. You know, speaking of earlier with like patron of the arts and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I got something in the mail today.
Yes, you did, and it's amazing.
Yes. A nice little print from a artist and whatnot.
Have a good lurk, DM. We'll see you when you get back.
So as many of you probably already know, I'm a huge fan of like the fucking oblongs and all that shit, right?
Yes.
So Angus Oblong has a shop on his own website and whatnot. You know what I mean?
He sold like, wasn't he? It always sold like, he sold like something weird for like a very expensive price. But it would.
I know yeah, probably. Like I know he does like he'll do like prints and whatnot of like say like caricatures of like your own like image and all that shit like that. But I got one where it's Creepy Susie in a fucking graveyard and whatnot holding up a skull. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn it! I keep falling in the pit.
I'm not using that for like, you know, the harpy form of that.
Good point.
But yeah, originally it was supposed to like, it said it was going to arrive Tuesday the 13th and shit, right?
Yeah. Just narrowly dodging another Friday the 13th.
Yeah. I did not know, but I don't know what kind of like dark magic they were doing at the fucking postal service and shit. But it arrived today, of all things.
I know I gotta wait like a while for my packages to arrive now.
Yeah.
I got excited because I thought I was gonna get like something cool in the mail today. It's been a bit, and I'm like, no. That didn't happen. Like I told you earlier, yeah, like nah, like they're doing something. The Pizza Town mail delivery service is like doing good, but like everywhere.
I guess, yeah. Again, I just didn't expect it to arrive like so on such like fucking
The mail. What was it?
Like like a speedy delivery sort of shit and whatnot.
The mail
You know
mare.
what I mean?
The mail mare got lost. Derpy is lost somewhere with my packages. I'm going to sue. Derpy hooves.
But yeah, no, it even came with like a little thank you card and whatnot, right?
On a flash card.
Yeah, a little flashcard that, you know, you use to teach numbers to kids.
But, man, the card to ink
Like,
ratio.
if it was anybody else, I would be fucking pissed off. But this is so
Really?
dangerous and shit. Maybe. Nah, not really.
No, but like, I really do gotta say though that card that he drew on, right, that you showed me, that was the card to writing ratio is so off. Like, there's so much.
Smiley face in the,
No, like, cause the number 11 on it or whatever, right?
yeah.
There's so much blank space. Why? It feels like a waste of ink and paper, no? Or like card stock.
Well, there's like stuff on it that's like supposed to be like 11 pies on it and shit like that. Like that's because too it's such like a fucking old ass card and whatnot. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we got like some and shit. Either that or, like,
Oh wait, you're saying there was something on the back of it, maybe, or?
I can show it to you like after the stream and whatnot, just to show you the like card itself and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think right. You're probably supposed to draw 11 things on it or whatever.
No, there's already 11 things on it.
Oh. It looked but it looked blank. That's why I was like.
Again, it's probably because of how old the card is and shit like that, and you know the lighting and all that. Making it look like there's like a blank thing on there.
I
But
see.
yeah, no. I really enjoy it. I'm gonna get it framed tomorrow before I go to my party and whatnot.
Are you going to a party?
Yeah, Super Bowl party.
Oh, wait, tomorrow's the Super Bowl.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Congratulations, amigo! You're going to the Super Bowl.
Congratulations, y'all. You're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, my coworker was like, you know, he started inviting people, like, you know, from fucking work and whatnot, and I was just like, you know what? There's gonna be free food. I might as well bring something along to him, like, you know, like chips and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm like me. I was like thinking like, is this Super Bowl on like Saturday or like what? Because like nobody. This is what I was saying. It's so oddly quiet. Like nobody's streaming. Nobody's. I'm like, what is happening today? It's so weird. But then like you tell me, oh, the Super Bowl, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's tomorrow?
Yeah, Super Bowl is always on a Sunday, dude.
Ain't that ironic that our night off coincides with the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Not that I'm gonna watch it or anything, but like, I just find that funny. Also, can I just say, we were talking about SpongeBob earlier though too, right? Like, I'm kind of getting tired of like the commercialization of SpongeBob.
I don't blame you, but at the same time, this is the Nick that we're talking about and shit. I'm not really, like, I shouldn't be, like, I don't feel like, oh, there's Death Metal.
I forgot who wanted that.
Somebody wanted that.
Dude, I get you too on that point. Like, you know, I shouldn't be, whatchamacallit.
I'm not surprised because it is Nick milking like a fucking cash cow and all that shit.
Well, they waited for Hillenberg to die to do it, but still, like, you know.
Can we fly up? Or the,
That's what I'm gonna see what I can do. Waterfall relic. Waterfall based form.
Press up. Oh, well.
Wow! It didn't say... Hold on, I think I got another item that, like... Monkey bullet, max, attract, super attract, backdash, magic bracelet, green stone, whip green gems, whip red gems, convert them. Oh, that's what I got. Alright. Fucking wow, okay. Let me guess, I can't do this as a crab then. I gotta like be... Oh no, I have to do this as a crab. Because I...
This is either a crab or a...
mermaid. Yeah.
Water-based
Marmalade. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Yeah! Yeah! Yep, I gotta get out of the water and I gotta be a, I gotta do a mermaid, because mermaid could reach there. I think I would have gotten that before, too, because I thought, like, wait a minute, maybe I have to bring this to Mermaid Falls or something, because, like, waterfall, and I'm like, no, it's an upgrade. It just wasn't clear about that to me. Anyway, like... I know they waited for Hillenberg. I know they waited for like Hillenberg to die, all that fucking jazz. I don't like thinking about that because it's like it's fucked up either way. But
yeah, I think you need to be either like on land as like either the fucking.
Ah, I see.
Also, you can like go up and shit on the waterfall like. The middle
Oh wow, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, but I can't go down here. Or here.
That's the other waterfall at the end.
Ah, there we go. Yay. My favorite unlock. But yeah, like like I said, I'm just kind of tired of like the commercialization of SpongeBob currently going on.
Yeah, I don't fucking blame you.
Because it's like, all right, under normal circumstances, it's whatever. But now it's like, all right. So SpongeBob is going to play Sweet Victory at the Super Bowl, apparently.
And this isn't the first time they fucking said that this was gonna happen too. And shit. Like,
Well, it was Depeche Mode last time, and they fucking played Sicko Mode or whatever. Depeche Mode. They were...
that's Travis Scott.
Oh, Travis Scott? Fuck.
Yeah.
My mistake, sorry. But, yeah, they played Sicko Mode instead of fucking...
Sweet Victory and whatnot.
Even though they had, like, the whole...
They pulled the wool right in front of us. Or, like, they pulled the rug right out of us and shit, and it's just like, you motherfuckers.
They put wool over our eyes.
Like, I didn't even fucking care. I couldn't care.
It's just annoying because it's like, you know, it was just annoying because it's like, back then it would have been cool, but now it's like, all right.
You've already had your opportunity and shit. And it's just like,
now you're doing it again, but you're having like you're having a CGI animated band do it. I'm like, this ain't the fucking whatchamacallit. Gorillas. This is fucking SpongeBob we're talking about here, right?
Yeah.
Like...
Don't we need to come back here with, like, the bat, like, sonar thing?
Oh, yeah, right. We do. We gotta come back with, like, another ability. I don't even know where to get that fucking ability. It's probably gonna be a Mermaid Falls, knowing, like, oh, you could get to go up the waterfall.
Yeah. Probably.
Anyway, so, like, you know, they had their chance, they blew it, but that was when they had good faith. But now SpongeBob is just fucking annoying. I love classic SpongeBob, right? Like, that includes like seasons like 6, 7, whatever fucking season that everybody complains about as being bad, like from like 20. I'm like, I do not see where the complaints are here, right? So I'm back and I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear, Yo-Yo. I'm glad you're feeling better now. We switched the subject to SpongeBob and whatnot. We actually had a few like decent conversations. So like I love classic SpongeBob. And I'm now including like the seasons that like a lot of people are complaining about
Like
in
5 through whatever.
yeah, like 4, 5 through like whatever. I've been working on stuff for my Valentine.
Honestly,
Oh, sweet.
I
That's
really-
nice.
Honestly, like looking back on it, I don't think 4 was that bad as people said it was and shit.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I was thinking about this earlier. I was thinking about this earlier too when I was out on my walk because I saw this video back when I was still working in the school of this person that was like talking about season 4 like it was like the end of the goddamn universe or something.
Yeah.
Like
season 4 still had like good episodes, you know.
I'm like the way they talked about it wasn't like, oh yeah, it's just not as good as like the other seasons. It's like, no, this is my childhood we're talking about, and this show
Completely ruined.
No, it wasn't even like emotional like that. It was just like, you know, they weren't getting like, you know,
I know.
it was more along the lines of like, if you want a thing like that, right? I saw the perfect meme. I saw the perfect meme to encompass that. It was Ganondorf like reviewing cartoons or whatever. And I that made me chortle. Cause I'm like, this is so fucking true. These crazy cartoon people do talk like that and say those exact words. And they even have Ganondorf cross his arms.
Yes. The dreaded cartoon reviewer cross arm pose and shit.
If, by the way, I've been mulling this over. I do want a little like Sona thing probably for like the YouTube videos. One of the posts. I'm literally gonna say to the person, please don't make one where they're crossing their arms. I've never that like.
Any artists out there wanted to draw Marek1shtar's little pony guy and whatnot.
I say all the time. I'm like, no.
Please.
I say all the time, like, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
Do it.
Cause the thing about the cross of the arms is, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. Crosses arms with the frowny face. Everybody gangsta till the rant Sona crosses their arms. Excuse me, I just took a drink of water. So like, but yeah, like I, right, for one, don't really mind like those seasons, the ones that a lot of people don't like. I don't like the current seasons where it's very fugue state. It's not even like joke after joke after joke after joke like classic SpongeBob. It does do like joke after joke after joke after joke. So like, you know, if one don't hit, others do. But it's like, it just comes at like a breakneck speed with like no like. Ugh. It hurts my head just thinking about it sometimes. Ah. Yes. What does the Harpy Talon do, I wonder? The Harpies can attack stuff now, yeah!
I thought that was kind of like obvious and shit. More or less.
I need the mermaid attack in order to get something down here.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. And I think I might have found the spot to get it actually now. Yep. Or wait. No, I hope. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. Marek crosses arms. No, I'm not gonna do, I really am not gonna do, like, the cross arms thing. I do not want to, like, have that weird, you know. Ah, another one.
Note to self. Ask motor. I'm kidding.
Because I'm not that way. I'm not that way. I'm not the type to like be like.
Marek, I know you're
I
not
know.
that way.
But like either way, the point is like, I like how that is the thing that derailed the conversation. Crossing arms. Like, I just don't like SpongeBob being in like this fugue state of like, it's exhausting to watch, you know?
I don't blame you.
Hey Cream Cheese, how you doing? Talking about SpongeBob right now.
Yes, Spongeville.
In the I'm not mad, I'm disappointed way. Okay, so the harpy can do this. Maybe there is a thing I could use that on?
Maybe.
But how are you doing tonight, Cream Cheese? I'm doing okay. Well, SpongeBob is good stuff. Yeah. It is! Though I'm talking about, like, the point of SpongeBob where I'm like... I'm talking about, like, the point of SpongeBob where I'm like... Man, I wish SpongeBob wasn't so, like, commercialized now. It's like there's aspects that I like about certain things with it too, where it's like, ugh. What's the name? Like, what's the name of that? Like it's funny that they made like little action figures or like little statues. You see a lot of cursing. Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of like never ending. They made like little collectors like statue things of like the SpongeBob ice cream, but it's melting.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
And it's funny, so they smell like pineapples, what they say. And I'm like, that's cool. Stuff like that is fine, right? But like,
Yeah.
Zig, did you know that there's a $60 collectible SpongeBob figure?
Honestly, there's a lot of like collectible figures nowadays, so something like that don't really fucking surprise me one way or the other.
The same company also made a Chester Cheetah figure.
It ain't easy being
Like I got no problems with the figures of quality, but still, like, man, people are old enough, like, SpongeBob fans are old enough to spend $60 on a collectible figure now.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I remember.
If it was like, again, if this was like 10 or so years ago. No, not even like 10 or 15 years ago. If you went up to your parents and you said, "Oh, I want this collectible figure and whatnot," it's like $60. They'll be like, "Hell no, we're not fucking paying that much for that."
What are we made of money?
Yeah. Exactly. You know?
I got excited. I got excited when I heard about like a weird little SpongeBob figure, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I'm like, why are they producing these now? Because then it's like, they know about, like, the toy collecting market and shit, and there's not really any SpongeBob toys that aren't, you know, like McDonald's or Burger King toys.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, they're preying on that market now. Like, they're trying to get a piece of that pie, you know? They license it out to make these figures.
What are you buying?
Exactly, Yo-Yo. What am I buying right now? Well, I bought a...
You know what I actually bought today and shit?
What you buy, Zig?
So, most of the day I actually went down to Philly, right?
Yeah.
I actually went to a thrift shop, right? You want to buy colored gel pens? That's actually pretty cool. But anyway,
It's funny, I actually own color gel pens.
Yeah. So as I was saying, I went to this thrift shop and I bought a CD for like $2 there, right?
Oh, cool.
Oh, $2 and a comic book called let me just actually get
Blood
that
Punch.
right now. I'll be right back.
Alright. Man, buying disc-based things for $2 a pop. I love it. No, like legitimately, I was in the same boat. I bought like a couple of video games for $2 a piece. Shit do be good sometimes. Oh, wait. Is this the highest point, or no? I need new ones since my 2010 ones are still all dead. Oh. Yeah, I got like, I recently picked up some like felt-tipped colored pens.
Also, I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
So I bought a Harry Belafonte CD, and this comic book called The Adventures of Barry Weed, Boy Genius, from Oni Press.
Oni Press, huh?
Yeah. I gave it a little skim while there, and I was like, it's a charming comic, I'll buy it. And
It's new, or is it like...
It's,
That's a weird thing to find at a thrift shop.
This is, from 2004, actually.
2004?
Yeah.
That's how long Oni Press has been around? Really?
As far as I know. Could be even longer and shit.
Because when I read that they were
They've been around since 97.
Man, I know they're like an independent comic studio, so I would like, we're in the age of independent shit, so I thought they were fairly new.
No, they've been around the block and shit like that.
At least like 2010s new.
Again, this is also the same fucking comic, the same fucking publisher that published Scott Pilgrim and all that shit. Which actually, there is a fucking ad for Scott Pilgrim on the back and whatnot.
Oni Press published Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
Man, I feel like I've been out of the loop for a while. I thought like some weird manga company produced Scott Pilgrim, but okay. But yeah, today though, I'm surprised that I found this.
Oh yeah, and while I was at the thrift store and whatnot, you know what I also found?
What?
There was a hat in the shape of Marek1shtar. I thought about getting it, but it's like, where am I gonna put this? And if I
Just get a mannequin head and like put it on.
You know,
No.
I could probably get a, you know, funny too, like my grandma's wig and whatnot. We still kept that and shit. And we still have a mannequin after that. I could probably just, use that.
My grandma's wig.
Yeah.
No, Zig. No. You know what you do with it?
What?
You get like, you go to like Party City or whatever. You buy like a full-sized like Halloween decoration skeleton, right? And you dress it up. As Mayor McCheese, as a Halloween thing.
You know what? Next time I'm in Philly and it's still there and shit, I'll do that.
No, but you gotta make it like elaborate. That something, you know, they gotta take the fucking, like the costume comes off somehow or something, and it's Mayor McCheese's skeleton. Like he was, like this was inside the fucking. That would be scary.
It's not Mayor McCheese's skeleton. It's the mayor of Leonardo.
Leonardo, New Jersey?
Yes.
Is that a Clerks the Animated Series reference? I don't remember the mayor of fucking Leonardo, New Jersey being dead. Oh, right. The costume?
Mm-hmm.
The Mayor McCheese costume that protects him from the virus. And the chief of police is Officer Big Mac.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love the Clerks animated series.
Yes.
Oh my god. It's the mayor of Leonardo. No, but like you gotta do like
I'm not the real Mayor McCheese. This is just I'm on my way to a costume party.
Nothing can kill the grimace. No, because like the only reason why I say that is because you gotta do like a thing where like it takes like where like I don't know. It has to be revealed that it's a skeleton inside. That would be the most horrifying thing ever. Like, oh, look at the cute little decoration, Billy. It rips.
I'll put, like, ground beef and whatnot in the skeleton too and shit.
It rips the skeleton. It rips.
Insides of Mayor McCheese.
It rips the suit off or something, and it's like
yeah.
the ground beef is coming out of its mouth and shit.
The ground beef is coming out of the mouth and the fucking you see like the other inside parts of a McCheese, like the cheese and the pickles and the whatever else, whatever condiments.
Don't you mean the dickles, Zig?
Just shut up, Marek.
I saw that video today, finally.
I didn't. I haven't watched that video.
I'm upset. I'm upset because the word dickles is not uttered once.
Oh.
Bubble Bash straight up should have just said, "You forgot the dickles."
You forgot the dickles.
I would have been satisfied with that one, but no, we didn't get that, unfortunately. Yeah, no, so he's spraying pickles. He's got like mustard, ketchup, whatever the fuck comes out of a Big Mac.
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
No, that's a good question.
I kind of want to like do this funny out of all the decorations that I'd like to do for like Halloween at some point. I want to do like a giant fucking spider.
That'd be cool.
No, but like the thing is though, I want it to be like animatronic though, so it like moves up and down and shit.
Right, yeah.
And it has chainsaws on its like front legs and whatnot.
Okay, cool.
I'm not saying that to like, oh, it's gonna like attack people. No. It just looks threatening. right?
Yeah.
And to be fair, right, if you die to that spider, right? Wouldn't it be funny to have in your obituary was killed in a chainsaw spider accident?
I guess.
Killed in a chainsaw spider accident. I feel like people's lives would be uprooted by that. Like, damn, what happened there?
Holy shit.
It's gotta be like one of the most metal things possible. But Mayor McCheese. I think you forgot the tickles. How do we handle the grimace? Nothing can kill the grimace. Getting that upgrade sword a double-edged sword. I gotta get a new hat. I still gotta get a new hat for Grandma. Ugh. I pinch. I pinch.
Here, this is what they do.
We're 2 hearts away from having full health. I can almost taste it. And then we gotta do whatever we gotta do to get all the shit we need to get the fucking thingy for Abner and Grandma and Oh, I don't remember going in there. Ah, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
We are getting somewhere.
Careful, Marek. Careful, Marek. Careful, Marek. Careful, Marek.
I made it through. What's my reward here?
What is thy deepest reward?
I got a heart holder. I still don't have the ability to break fucking underwater blocks though, but alright, whatever. I digress. I digress. But what was I buying this weekend? Well,
Oh, you know what I also got too?
what?
I got a Dead Milkman t-shirt and whatnot.
Dead Milkman?
Yeah, it's this band that I like.
Huh.
I tried to get tickets like for this upcoming weekend and shit, but they were sold out.
Aw,
Yeah, nah,
that sucks.
yeah.
I actually found a
Oh, and I also got some stickers and shit.
Oh, cool.
I bought 2 and I got 1 for free. I stole it. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I gotta pay my rent. I gotta pay my rent at some point, like soon-ish. So, but I bought a which I actually did buy something today though.
What'd you get?
I found a cool action figure of one of my favorite characters from Star Wars that I had as a kid, and I got it again now because I was a stupid kid and I couldn't keep it like from breaking or losing it. It's Dirge on the speeder bike from the Clone Wars line. Yee. No, it's a really cool figure. That's basically it. Oh right, I gotta be the yay Other than that, dude, I gotta save like $200 something, like, not for like the computer. I just want to save like $200, or, cause I still want to get that custom like Game Boy Advance SP.
Oh yeah, right.
Which I keep neglecting to, but once again, I think I found like the lull in what I'm getting / like what I'm looking for and whatnot to like actually try to like get it.
Oh wait, you can smash it. Oh, here's that.
I forgot who wanted scrap metal.
Somebody wants scrap metal.
Somebody wanted unusual shapes and designs, and I feel like Techno Baron would want that. But where the fuck we could find the Techno Baron, I have no idea. Plus, I don't have all of like the drowned souls yet, so. I think I could use the harpy. I think I could use like the harpy ability here.
Fly up and shit, right?
Methinks, anyways. But the other thing too is I am missing, because I'm still trying to find the money, because alright, I want to order some more shirts, because I've been obviously wanting to get a couple of like, you know, more shirts that fit me, my style, that whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's $100 for 4 shirts, right? Not I have no issue in doing this. It's just that it's like, it's been a hectic collection season at the moment, so that's why it's been a pain in the ass. So it's like, I gotta dedicate like $300 something to getting a shirt and a Game Boy Advance SP that I want to, like, you know, grab and whatnot.
Yeah.
So like that's been like the kicker, where I'm like, man, I could save money. So I saved enough. I think that I'm like, I could do comfortably, because remember, I'm trying to get. I saved enough where I'm like. I think I saved enough where it's like, all right, like let's say I do spend like a $500 paycheck, whatever, or like most of it, right? If I get a new 500 in at whatever point, I have enough. If I could find like a new computer that costs about like fucking 1,000 whatever, I'm not gonna be in like the hole, you know?
Yeah.
So, but the thing is too. Now I too want to get a second monitor for next to my computer here right now, so that I can plug my Switch into it and play Switch games. And by that I mean stream Switch games, you know, because I want to use the capture card you got me for Christmas.
Right, yeah.
And honestly too, like even with that, it would just make it easier to have the computer set up with
Yeah, no, I get it.
It'd just be easier to have like the computer set up with it, and then I could get like HDMI connections for all of my consoles, and I could just run it like that. Boom. I could switch them out and whatnot. If I want to play them on the big TV, or if I want to play them on that, I could even watch. Hell, at that point, I could probably stream DVDs to Discord too, and that other thing, which you see, the extra monitors got me excited. But then the other thing is too, Zig, I also have to pay for like the art commission I got. Or not even like a singular commission, which I really hope that one of them is actually getting done, not the one that I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
It's another like just personal commission that I made a little bit ago. Which
yeah, I think I know what you mean.
I'm glad the artist said like, I'm glad the artist said like, oh, I'm glad the artist said like, oh, they're gonna do a sketch before.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Oh, I already got this thing up here.
Yeah.
They're gonna do a sketch before. I already know the price of what it is, but I'm glad that they said that they're gonna do a sketch before. But at the same time, it's like,
no.
Usually, once money, what?
No, that happened with me too. With this one artist that I commissioned and whatnot too.
It just takes. It just took a while.
It took a while. He took a while because.
Because obviously they want to work off of the sketch rather than like, you know, rather than like work from scratch.
Yeah, but I'm like a very fucking like, you know, I'm not a hard person to like, you know, please and shit.
Oh no, so same here. I'm just more like, I don't want to have like no money when the fucking sketch finally comes in and be like, oh shit.
No, I understand that. I understand.
It's like bad enough when like, man, I love doing personal finance. I love doing personal finance and like money crisis. Man, it's fun to be reminded that I'm fucking poor. Meanwhile, it's like, what do I spend my adult dollars on? Stupid shit. Speaking of which, I actually might have to get, I might have to get, like, more colored pencils.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because alright, the set I have is really good. And honestly, the scanning thing that I do to make the art digital, it helps the coloring process by, like, just making like, the colors a bit more readable. In some instances, I should say. Not all of them, because there's some art where I'm like, I cannot in good graces make this.
Yeah.
I cannot in good graces scan. Yeah. It made the blues look better. It made the blues look definitely better, because I can show you the actual sketch. The blues are very, ooh. Not muted, they look like they're the wrong shade. To me, at least, you know? So, like, that being said, would you like to save the game? Yes. It's like that being said, of course, right? Like, the blues look off to me. So I think I'd rather just stick with like but at the same time it's like, oh great, but if I use the blue that looks right on the paper, how's it gonna look when I scan it in now, you know?
Yeah.
Man, once again, I love doing personal finance in like money crisis. I love being reminded that I'm poor. It's very funny. But either way, like, I just gotta plan shit out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Look, if I'm being a bit honest with you, Zach, I'm kind of glad that, like, the Transformers market has slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, all the dudes I kind of wanted, I got. Now I don't gotta worry about this for, like, maybe a year and a half. Because those releases are slow as fuck. So I get. Oh yeah, right. No, I gotta give it to the dude in the item shop.
Oh, okay.
Blade.
Uh-huh.
Foxy Grandma. Yeah, that joke paid off. That joke paid off. But
Yes.
legitimately though, let me
Yeah.
see this real quick. Let me check the map, because the Vorpal Blade didn't show up as a collectible. I'm still missing something here. I'm still missing a heart there. And two of the
And
things.
2 skulls.
But I
yeah.
think I need, like, the mermaid attack.
Yeah, and I think you get that from the blobfish, if I remember correctly.
Ah. Okay. Oh dear lord. Ugh, this game is a pain in my neck with the backtracking.
Yeah.
You found me a new hat? Oh wait, that's you. Fuck.
Oh, you found me a new hat? Oh dear. Is this what folks are wearing these days? Okay. If you think I should put it on, then here goes. Foxy Grandma. Oh, sweet mama, I look hotter than a frisky.
Fricasseed.
I look hotter than a fricasseed tube worm.
Speaking of that, I actually saw like a weird recipe video today.
Oh
Yeah, guess what they did?
yeah? What?
They made a marrow bone, like they candied it.
Okay then. Foxy Grandma. Words to live by. This hat is giving this old gal thoughts of springtime, if you know what I'm getting at. In fact, I feel a romantic song coming on. Springtime.
You can't
Now
finish that song on twitch.tv.
Now I hope this ain't too hot and steamy for general audiences. Here goes.
Wow.
Oh dear, now that didn't go to plan. That mermaid bubble must have been stuck somewhere deep down inside, all along with my feelings. Well, you can keep it.
Let him have it. You could have it.
Hey, thanks.
Square, the shape of evil. Was there a thing I could shoot as a mermaid in Scuttletown Center?
I don't know about the town square itself.
I mean
Maybe
Main Street.
I would check Main Street just to make sure and shit.
I feel like I
know there's stuff. I know there's a lot of stuff in like say Mermaid Falls and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Oh, this game makes my head spin.
Oh, my head is spinning. Also, did it look like you can stomp these things with like the elephant and shit like that? The planks.
I mean,
Hold a hunch. Oh, that is some sturdy ass wood.
Right, you'd think, even though it, like, buckles underneath, you know. Those Tinker Bats gotta be light, though. They ain't buckling the wood.
Yeah, I don't think Roddy, like, I don't think Roddy, like, really gives him, like, much in terms of, like, food and shit, you know what I mean?
Don't you mean risky?
I mean, yeah, risky. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry for the Roddy Tops fan.
Hi, I am a Roddy Tops fan.
Hi, I'm also a Roddy Tops fan. Excuse me.
Oh, look at that. I never knew that.
Starfish like you. Starfish loves you.
Starfish want to be with you forever.
In the ocean blue.
Man, it's crazy to me that Charlie the Unicorn can stand the test of time like that. What you got there? A bag of sugar? Ah! 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 Sugar's absolutely the worst thing you can give to your teeth. It's Professor Toothy. God, I feel old now. You know something, Zig?
What up, Marek?
This would be cool if it actually meant something.
Oh yeah?
Look at the starfish.
Yeah. Starfish love you.
No, but like there's no enemies really to like use them on, so why even program that, you know? No, it's a cool feature, but like it's not really used, you know? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad it stops the fucking starfish from attacking me, but like, come on now. My name is Adventure Guy.
I am Adventure Guy. I am cool and awesome.
You sound like the fucking, whatchamacallit, the conductor from that one episode of Adventure Time. I'm not a weirdo. I'm cool and awesome.
Oh yeah, from Finn's birthday and shit.
And he does a fucking kickflip.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus. I have your most favorite thing in the world. A koala bear. Yeah. Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus. I don't like koalas anymore. What a shit on.
Yeah.
Oh man, I am going to like shut down in a sec because I'm getting tired of fucking like running back and forth. I know I could go to like Mermaid Falls and grab like whatever I need.
Yeah.
It is driving me crazy that there's something here and I don't know what it is and I can't figure out what it is. Wait a second. That don't look like an elephant can charge through it.
That looks like you can.
It's not.
Oh, you got. Oh well.
It's a shit on, Zig. It's a big shit on. That too, and I have like, it's not gonna come out right unless they say what it's not actually. I have like peanut like crumbs or whatever caught in my throat right now too.
Oh, you have like some shit stuck in your throat.
Yeah. I was gonna say I have some nuts caught in my throat, but I realized, wait a second, that don't sound right. But no, it's peanut chunks or whatever the fuck. I had like peanuts or whatever like before we went live. I had like a few things. I'm like, I can have a little snack and then I'm expected to cause so much trouble right now. I feel like I could do something with the mouse, but it's not the case. I know that.
Like you would see a little like fucking like you know.
It does look like one of the things you could use the mouse on, right?
I guess, yeah.
I got that because you can do that as the monkey. I think I remember this stumping me too way back when. I'm like looking around, I'm making sure that I'm not like missing any like, you know, breakable object or like it's been so long since I played this game, so it's like ugh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got sick of the backtracking when I was like, you know. Ah! Oh my god, I got it. No, I don't know who wanted the scrap metal or that, like, chip, but let's get the fuck out of here.
I think it might be somebody, like, later on in the game and shit.
Later on, we're at the end game.
I think there's still a little bit more to it, Marek.
Backtrack. No, it's like... No, this is like the... Alright. The Hypno Barons thing is the final part.
Okay.
Yeah, there's six stages. I couldn't believe it when I couldn't believe it way back when I first played this and the final boss happened. I was like, what? That's it? It's just a bunch of cheap walk cycles. SpongeBob, you betrayed me.
SpongeBob, you betrayed me. I can't believe you did it, but you did it anyway.
Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Shantae, half genie hero. You ruined my life. Or wait, no. What does Patchy say? I gotta get rid of all my Shantae stuff. All of it. All of it. Watch. Like I'm gonna walk into like a game store. Like I'm gonna walk into a game store one of these days. I'm going to find like the original Shantae. And it's gonna be like $100 or like, I don't know, something, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, money well spent, right? I think I'm just taking the piss there. The original Shantae is probably gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
Hard and annoying in places, but fun either way. Still, like, you know. What's this? Is something very wrong? Hey, we got the final heart.
Transform!
Man, mermaid Shantae can't really do much. Let's see. I think I need like one more here, and then... And that's in the next area. Oh, I could do the warp dance finally. I could do the warp dance actually. Also, did you notice that once the mermaids become tame because their leader's been freed, like, I like how they replaced them with like lamias that look like bug ladies.
Yeah.
I think they're lamias, or like they're like slugs. I don't know.
Some weird Naga type creatures.
I think it's the armor. I think they're wearing like armor that makes them look like grubs or like snails or something.
Yeah.
All right. It's time to dance through the danger. Warp to the next area. Yes. Well, now I'm free to go down there and do this whatever. I'm free. You know, Zig, that was my post on Twitter when I just said when I plugged my Blue Sky.
I know.
Are you kidding? You saved my life. I'm free. And nobody saw that. I think I'm shadow banned on X or something. I don't know. Damn, for the first time I called Twitter X. Fuck. I caught myself. Wow, that's so odd.
As far as I know, you're not really like search banned or like search suggestion banned or anything like that.
That's odd.
The last two are like, they couldn't really test it for like technical reasons and shit. So.
I don't know. Twitter's fucking weird now. Like,
I know.
you used to be able to just post whatever the fuck and like, you know, people will see it, but now that's not the case.
Yeah, because the algorithm is shit.
No, it prefers people who pay, and that's basically it. And like all the people who pay, funnily enough, I was watching a video about. I didn't expect to talk about that. I was watching a video about that earlier, where it was like literally Elon Musk made the dead internet theory real using Twitter, because like there's bots interacting with bots, interacting with bots, interacting with bots in order to generate money. Because you can make money on Twitter now with a fucking premium account. And I'm like, whose cockamamie ball-brained idea was that? Like, if Elon Musk wasn't the CEO or like boss or the big boss or whatever, like, dude, he should be fired. This is actually a cheat you can do to get through some of this.
Oh, okay.
You stay in the air where you cast your spell. I'm like, that's funny. That's cool. I like that. Like, it gets you through this part where it's like, alright, everybody, say goodbye to this level, because we're gonna, like, this is like the last time we're gonna see it now that we got everything here. Goodbye, level.
Bye-bye, Mermaid Falls. We'll see you soon.
Everyone say goodbye, house. Goodbye, house. It's such an odd thing to do. Toys, that was such an odd thing for Andy's mom to do. Oh man. Oh! The penultimate stream, I still can't, like, you know. Man, I was just having a moment too in my head just now.
Yeah.
All the risky boots story in this game does is you just get to see risky boots in a bathtub for like a couple hours. But she doesn't get to explore around, you know, she like Shantae does in the main street or whatever.
Yeah.
She just goes from level to level to complete her shit. That's it.
Do her evil shit and whatnot, and then just be
Yeah.
like, well, that was the highlight of my day. Guess I'll go gamble.
She's setting up the events of her plan and whatnot.
Yeah.
World clear. Oh, finally. Oh boy. Would you like to save the game? Yes, please. Yeah, I'm kind of burned out.
Yeah.
I don't feel like backtracking through the same level again because I was stupid to not do the Foxy Grandpa. No. Hold on, I'm gonna go save at the dude outside just to be safe and whatnot. And then we'll continue this next one. We'll probably finish the game next Saturday. And then next Sunday we're gonna be continuing Ever Oasis or whatever it's called.
Beyond Oasis.
Beyond Oasis. There is a game called Ever Oasis though.
I think so.
Shantae.
No, there like actually is.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Ever Oasis.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It was on the DS.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
3DS.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. That's all I know is that like
I just found about it right now and shit.
It's got
Pretty good reviews.
It's a nice name though.
Yeah. So. So yeah. You know what I think I learned tonight, Marek?
What did you learn tonight, Zig?
The dead internet is real. Always go to your local thrift store to find some cool ideas for Halloween decorations and all that good shit. Especially for Mayor McCheese.
Who's the real mayor of Leonardo, New Jersey?
Yes.
I should plan a trip to Leonardo, New Jersey. It'd be like, hey, first meet up. We're gonna be here, and nobody comes.
We just meet up at the RST video and shit.
Yeah, baby.
Quick stop.
Yeah.
We have to do the fucking, like, you know, the classic Jay and Silent Bob, you know, pose and shit.
Get the fuck off the property.
Yeah.
Get the fuck off the property. It's more than just Dante and
Randall.
Pulled fucking shotguns. Oh man. I learned that the Squid Baron is the true head at Way Forward Industries, pushing innovative things such as spending exorbitant amounts of money on a anime studio to make the intro and cutscenes for their game, instead of allocating money to things such as development time and stuff. Okay, I'm taking the piss now. All right. Look. We've been on this rodeo before where I literally explained my thing earlier where I'm like, you know, I'm starting to realize, it's like when I play a game now, I'm like, man, sometimes it's not as good as it like was when I played it. And I don't know, like I said, I don't think it's my taste changed because it's still like the Shantae series and the characters and shit. It's odd. It's just very odd. Anyway, I think for now, though, we're going to bring this to a close. I don't know. I feel like, you know what? Let's raid Doug. I was going to raid Mari, but, for like, because they're playing a magic-related game with, like, Potion Maker, but, Doug, let's go raid Doug. I haven't raid Doug in a bit.
Let's send Doug some love and shit.
Yeah, let's because I you know what was funny was Wednesday I think he had a watch party, right? Or what was it? Yeah, I think it was Wednesday.
He had like a watch party for like the Nightmare on Elm Street movies and shit.
I wanted to join in, but I'm like I have a problem with all right. We were able to play the game just fine, but fucking Freddy Krueger, for whatever reason, fucks my brain up watching the movie. And I actually get some pretty bad nightmares watching, like, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's weird, right? The movie about having nightmares, makes me have nightmares. Fucking chaos magic is the way of the universe. But I think for now we're gonna head off. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. But remember, as always, be yourselves, and remember, mega like a high, mega heidi ho, mo make a chai, make a mo, make a hey, pickle barrel kumquat, chimichurri changa. That's the secret word of the day. All right, guys, catch you all later. Marek out. See you guys.
Good night, everybody.